And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me? Rich Trapper. The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing, man. Yes, sir. Get into that. If you ain't got into that, find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. Start from scratch and Nightmare Before Christmas. Both out now, as well as my newest project. I'm still better off without you. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, all that. My new single, Mention Me. Better Off Without You. Get up, blah, 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 would you bam. Hit me, because April the 14th, we giving away $100, big dog. I'm sorry, $150. $150. Top commenter between now and 8,000 subscribers. You're going to get cash out on that day, as well as the winner of the live music review. April the 14th, we're doing a live music review. Make sure you stay tapped into that. You ain't tapped into that. Send the music to my Instagram DM. TRAPNEWSNETWORX. Trap News Network. Live music review. Slide in my DM on Instagram. I will send you all the information on how to register. Get you into that if you ain't got into that. We will continue to be powered by loose leaves, man. It's an awful lot of loose leaves. It's an awful lot of honey bourbon, man. Shout out to Desto Dub with the honey bourbon loose leaves. Loose leaves, perfectly cut leaf for a perfect roll every single time. Smoke loose leaves, cough syrup by Desto Dub. Both available on Instagram. Bow, bow, bow. It's an awful lot of Rich Trapper going on, man. If you ain't smoking them honey bourbon loose leaves, I don't even know what you're talking about, big dog. We finna jump into this content though without no further do's or don'ts. We got Munchie B. We got Spider-Lo. Munchie B didn't like the way a Hoover and a Power rap together on a song. We finna jump into this content without no further do's or don'ts. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Free Treyway 6K. Rucci from the young homie from Inglewood. And one more dude from Hoover, right? So the song, the hook is like, don't cuz me, ain't no crip. Don't blood me, ain't no blood. I'm from Hoover Street. And I'm like, damn, I believe it's, I mean, it's been done, but I never heard a Hoover say don't blood me before. So I'm like, and why is my young Paru homie on a song where these fools talking about don't blood me, right? So I went behind the scenes, text him, I said, hey bro, you know, that shit wasn't straight, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what made you do it, but don't do it again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know he's younger than me and shit, and he probably getting this shit, he got paid for a verse, whatever. But you know,
nigga don't blood me. I ain't no crip nor blood.
that.
I ain't no crip, I'm a blood, I'm a pyro. No handgun, but this chopper like fire.
Oh yeah, they mixing it up deep.
Yeah, but
They mixing it up deep. Goodness gracious. Song kind of slapped though, I ain't gonna lie. Kind of slaps. It's a good song, bro. Like, don't be mad at me. It's a good song, man. I like it. I wouldn't bang it sliding through LA because it'll get my car shut up. But I like it. It's a good song. I'll play it in my headphones in the gym where nobody can hear it but me. That way no gang members get offended and want to like put some whoopties over words because I like the song. It's a good song. You feel me?
But you on the song, they talking about don't.
But I can understand Munchie B's political aspect of it because it is a very, very disrespectful thing to tell somebody not to say certain things to you because you represent certain things. So it could be. It's an interesting 1-2 step like Sierra. It's an interesting 1-2 step like Sierra for sure.
I ain't no blood, don't blood me, and you from Paru.
So no matter how creative, because that is extremely creative within our culture elements, it's still you feel like because it violate the lines of politics, it was too much. That's
not a song of blood supposed to be on.
So
where somebody's saying don't blood me and you from Paru.
But are we ignoring that the who was a CKBK?
Okay, so this is where I get confused at because he a Paru, which is a faction of the Bloods. The way I understand it, I could be wrong. This is just to my understanding, and I cannot understand nothing. I could be 100% wrong in this entire situation. I could be 100% wrong, 100% wrong, 100% wrong. My bad, y'all. I need to dust this off my shoe real quick. But they didn't mention the Parus. Do the Parus fall into the alliance with the Bloods to where they can't be on these types of songs? Specifically the Inglewood neighborhood Parus, because they are surrounded by actual Bloods who are you know, from the family. I'm confused. It's really tricky. It's really tricky. And I can see Munchie B's point 100%. He's making a pretty good point as his standpoint, making a pretty good point as his stance being from Inglewood families and them having, you know, relationships with the neighborhood Pirus, to my understanding. And if not even the relationship with the neighborhood Pirus, he has a relationship with Rucci. But they didn't mention, so like, are the blood, okay, this is what I guess my question is. Are the Pirus different than the Bloods? That's my first question. And then if so, how? My second question would be, if they are different, would that make Rucci wrong for being on a song where somebody says, don't blood me, I'm not a blood, don't cuz me, I'm not a Crip? Like, how does this work? The politics get very political when you're politicking about the political aspects of politics, and when you're involved in the politics involved with political politics. It's deep.
Just traditionally.
Don't blood me and you from Pyro?
But are we ignoring that the Hoovers is CKBK? Just traditionally. And guess what? The main thing I noticed from all that is the nigga from Hoover saying, don't Crip or blood me, I'm from Hoover Street. Cause the Hoovers gonna groove everybody. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, look. I just never heard it. I never heard of Hoover. You know, I'm from a different era though, a younger era.
It is, because you know Hoovers was Crips first before anything.
And that's a good point too, because the Crips are blank. I'm not gonna, you know, they're blank. They, you know, they're against everybody. Say that. I don't want to, you know, blanks. You know, all the blanks. But if they are blank, and I'm confused. This is very tricky. Because it's a really good song. It's a really good song, but the street aspect of it is because they are originally against both sides, historically against both sides. So this shouldn't be shocking information, because they are not Bloods, they are not Crips, they are Hoovers. And they do groove any and everybody. They do not care. Let's see.
Yeah, young threat. But that was just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's confusing, but y'all still moving groove. So if you can understand that, I mean, that's just a step further. No. You can't be a Pyro or a Blood, which is the same shit. Just being creative, because guess what?
Spiderloak is making an amazing point, because yes, to go against the neighborhood faction, the rich rolling faction, there will be a Suwoop moving and grooving alliance. So you can understand that, but I don't know, man. The politics are very political. In the studio,
Pyroing and blooding each other. They just making a record, and that's what we got to be careful for, because it might be a nigga out here that take that one record that one day and put that in that mood to where they trip like that, or you hear that playing outside of a car. The music is a soundtrack to the lifestyle. I don't believe them niggas feel that way, because they working together. Yeah. But so the music is, but it was creative. It was slick. It was tricky.
The song,
it's kind of like I'm not a regular crab.
The song. Is he
supposed to make that record?
No, if he a Crip, he can say what he want to say.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying these are Hoovers talking about I ain't a Crip.
Shout out Tunchi 5.
I ain't a Blood, so don't blood me. Okay,
But in the moment of making that art, you got to give that artist his moment.
No, only thing I'm saying is Rucci didn't belong on that record. Let somebody else do it.
Did he? Where Rucci from?
Rucci from neighborhood Pyro. That's the little homie. He from the north side.
But he said the same thing. Don't Crip, don't blood me too.
No, he didn't say don't groove me. No, he said.
Okay, point well landed.
He said
the same point I was making actually.
And he said I'm.
Now, Munchie B is making a point. Okay, it just all came full circle. Munchie B, you got it, big dog. You have made a valid point, because on that aspect, if Rucci would have said don't groove me, would the Hoovers have taken offense to it? But you just told him not to blood you. But that's still confusing though, because I'm not really 100% sure where Bloods and Pirus land on the whole blood thing. If somebody could break it down to me, I'd appreciate it. But if Rucci were to say, hey, what up, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Inglewood, don't groove me, or, you know, whatever he said, however he said it, would that have been taken as offensive? Munchie B's making a pretty good point. All right, Munchie B, I see what you did there. You spun that thing back around 360. You almost lost me, but you reeled it in at the last minute. Buzzer beater, locked in the point. I got you. That was a point well made.
He said I'm not a Crip. Don't cuss me. I'm not a Crip. I'm a blood. I'm a blood. I'm from Paru or some shit. He didn't say don't blood me. He didn't say no crazy shit like that.
But see, Mister, don't do this, don't do that. Me too. So
no, I've been trying to dumb my shit down. Though, give him like, because you know what I mean.
You got to, because the niggas on that song that offended you be at Thanksgiving, Crip and blood and pyroing together with their family members, taking pictures, hugging each other, and they might slide together and do all that. That's just music. And we can't holler it's just music when it benefits us and then hold everybody else accountable to every single.
I ain't gonna say that offended me. I just say the little he didn't belong in that song. He could have let them like y'all knock that out. You know what I'm saying? I would have set that.
He's just saying that his people don't belong in them type of situations. What anybody else do it, however anybody else do it is cool. His people don't belong in that situation. I got you.
No,
I can understand your shock or your surprise or whatever you want to call it, but I gotta say off top that seems like a real creative idea to be flipping the words and saying that type of shit. That was creative to me. It's the first time I heard it right now, and it was a creative concept
for them.
For them.
But Rucci understood. Like he saw where I was coming from.
Of course, because you Munchie B, but he also thinking it like this. It's
no, he younger though.
But it's already out too. He just think it's out.
No, he looking at everything a learning experience though. That's what I'm saying. The Yee is done now.
Niggas knew what he was saying when he was saying it. 500,000 views.
It's gonna be more.
You know how easy it is to tell Munchie B.
It's gonna be 1 million views after this, big dog, for sure.
Your blood, I got you. That's easy. That's the easy way. But I'm not trying to make it nothing more than what it was.
No,
just something.
No, it's water under the bridge first. Now. You
gonna have to dumb it down, bro.
No. But see, my dumbing it down is
being told the dog pound when you come to Inglewood, I'm gonna give you a strap.
Hey, but you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny about that?
Shout out Mac 10 and the dog pound.
That song,
can I get a refill, please? Production, please.
That song is hard, right? That song is hard, but it's another song, and I can't remember how I go, that got Inglewood Damos pissed off and they didn't agree with it. I can't remember how it go. Is it Long Beach and Angie? Is it that one? I can't remember, but it was a song that Inglewood Damos before my generation wasn't feeling that he did, and it made it probably seem like a little too Peachtree to them, I guess.
Okay.
You know, I mean, that's all Crip City, all Blood City, but
yeah.
But the song you just said.
Wait. Long Beach is a all Crip city. Inglewood is a predominantly Damo city. Go ahead.
Hey man, I forget that this dude vernacular. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but
because quietly, it is some Crips in Inglewood. You know that, and they hold their section down how they hold their section down, especially be surrounded how they surround it. So we not gonna disrespect nobody. I like what Spider Loc did there, because for the most, Long Beach is an all Crip city. Are there any Bloods in Long Beach? If there are Bloods in Long Beach, I've never heard of them. I ain't gonna say I know the most about the east side of Long Beach, the north side, west side. I don't know too much about the LBC, but I do know enough to know that it's Crips and Longos. I could be wrong if there's anything else I'm missing, but if there's Bloods in Long Beach, please tell me what the hood name is and where they're at, and I would love to do some investigative research on that. But there are some Crips in the city of Champions. There is some Crips in the city of Champions for sure.
I can't disrespect those that we do know dwell. The IVCs, the Legends, the Tonguins, the Rain. The Rains come no, bro.
They got 10 Deuce Raymond.
Yeah, there you go. So
yeah, they there.
Those that I'm familiar with, I gotta make sure I'm a keyway that I get them they just do. Cause believe me, my DM will be flooded with.
You that there, Munchie B, Spider Loc. You let Munchie B say there are no Crips in Inglewood and we want to fight you in the comments. That's what you will be hearing, big dog. Everybody have Blink on them in your DMs. I got Blink on me! Spider Loc. Yeah, bro, they be on your head. So I like what he did there, though. Spider Loc is a very profound individual, very smart. I love the way he handles those situations.
Hey, and guess what? That come from you got the platform, you in front of the camera, and that was your job to speak on that.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why, yeah.
Or that would have been like,
exactly.
Yeah.
But when you come to that particular subject, you're about your vernacular is precise as mine when it comes to that subject. You don't let nothing slick slide. That's why shout out to Creek from 6-0. We ain't never kind of like this Kelly on the platform. We went back, we reviewed it. We appreciate you trying to keep us on our toes. But dude is very choice with his words when it comes to that subject matter for sure. He taught me that when you were Juvenile Hall, baby, you know every diss from every set. And he have no reason to ever diss that section, that situation. And it was a misunderstanding. And yeah, you don't make them kind of mistakes much.
No, hell no. But the difference is I'm not gonna address my homies publicly. You know what I'm saying? I get in their DM, I'm gonna text them.
And I was actually just saying that in the last video, man. You don't have to talk to any of your people publicly. Y'all can handle all y'all scandals off camera, behind closed doors. You know, I'm gonna ride with you in public, but if you get me into some woo-wops and some whoopty-bams, don't worry about it. We're gonna talk about it. Either way it go, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you use. Now you can't get in college, big dog. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. Start from scratch in the Nightmare Before Christmas. They both out now as well as my newest project. I'm still better off without who? Without you. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Mention me as my newest single, man. Speaking of Rucci, shout out to Rucci, Angie Perico, and King Harris, because they show love in that video. So make sure y'all go pick that up. If you ain't picked that up, go show some love onto that. We finna get into this Contiana, though. We finna get about this Contiana. April the 14th. April the 14th. Live music review. We getting away $150. If you're trying to figure out how to get registered, find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. Get into that. If you ain't got into that, get yourself registered. We'll get you in that live music review. You can win $100 for the top commenter and another $50 for the best song in the live music review. It's free Avenue Angel until he's free, and we gone.